1. 911, what is your emergency? Amanda snapped into action, tangled thoughts swimming through her ocean of medical knowledge. Constructing a professional barrier, she scolded her pounding heart and spoke with authority. I need immediate medical assistance to a residence at 432 Walnut Street in Kingston. I have an unresponsive patient. Her breathing is shallow, pulse weak. She whipped the blood pressure cuff away from Greta's arm and slung it into her nursing bag. Blood pressure is 140/90. When the dispatcher inquired about the patient's age, Amanda pressed her lips together and lied. I don't know. Send an ambulance now. She could have said that Greta was 82, and this would be her 5th trip to the hospital in as many months, albeit the first by ambulance. But she'd bet anything that the emergency personnel would move with more haste if that information never touched their ears. From her crouched position on the floor, Amanda's gaze flicked upward to the elderly woman slumped over the lilac sofa. Stay with me, Greta. You won't die. Not tonight. I can't let you. Amanda answered more questions about vitals and prescriptions while she grasped Greta's hand. As she observed the falling snow outside, she clenched her teeth. The weather better not cause any delays. Amanda cringed when the dispatcher asked the question. Are you a doctor, ma'am? She swallowed hard, lowered her head, and answered in an exasperated tone. No, just an RN. Okay, the paramedics should be there momentarily. Please stay on the line until they arrive. Amanda heard sirens wail in the distance. Familiar red and blue lights pierced the darkness outside Greta's window. They're here. She shoved her cell phone into the pocket of her scrubs and raced to the entryway off the kitchen. The paramedics, 2 men and 1 woman, appeared with equipment in tow. Where is she? On the couch. Amanda led the medical team into the living room. I came to do my rounds and I found her like this. I checked her vitals and... Thank you, miss. Please step aside. All 3 paramedics pushed past Amanda and squatted beside Greta's motionless form. The younger man lifted the tiny wrinkled wrist dangling at Greta's side. Amanda pushed her palms together and tried not to hover. 40 beats per minute. Get the gurney. At the command, the blonde woman, who looked no older than 15, sprang to her feet and rushed outside to retrieve the rolling bed. The older man affixed an oxygen mask to Greta's somber face. The elderly woman appeared to be merrily asleep, but the loud commotion in her home did nothing to disturb her slumber. Amanda bounced on her toes and rubbed her arms. Not able to hold herself back any longer, she approached the 2 men. She has a history of stroke and congestive heart failure. The older man stared at her as if she'd materialized out of thin air. Are you a relative? No, I'm her. The gurney rolled in and the 2 men twisted in a flurry of movement. Up on 3. 1, 2, 3. The paramedics strapped Greta's body on the cot and rolled her outside within a few seconds. Amanda tailed them, intending to climb into the ambulance along with the paramedics and offer aid during the trip to the hospital. As she approached the vehicle, the younger woman held up her hand and spoke in an apologetic manner. Please, family only, hospital policy. You can meet us at Vermont General. With that, she secured the doors and the trio left Amanda to pace on the asphalt driveway.